It's the City Council meeting recap for November 8th, 2023. A few days after the meeting, but here we are, ready to give you some updates on the meeting. I'm John LaFollette, Communications Manager for Harriman City, alongside Mayor Lauren Palmer.
Good
Thanks
to be
for
here.
being here.
Yep.
Normally in these recaps, we talk about the general meeting.
Right.
But there was a major item in the work meeting we wanted to update residents on, and that is the fiber-optic network utility that the city's been working on.
Right. So we got some numbers back. The financing options looks like it's a higher interest rate than we anticipated. Then, of course, with the bond rates, the interest rates, that affects bonding. So the take rates looks like we have to be higher. So we're taking a fresh look, I guess, right now to see how we can move forward. But it's a priority for all of us. So we're still, just trying to find the best path forward right now to where we can we want fiber in the community.
Yeah.
So.
And take rate meaning basically the minimum subscriber rate that the network would need to be financially viable, right?
Correct.
So City Council continue to reevaluate that in coming months, but still on the radar for sure.
Absolutely. Yep.
Moving on to the general meeting, there was a really cool recognition of a Harriman police officer, Officer Manzano. What was that?
Yep. So Marisha Manzano has been amazing. She's a school resource officer at Copper Mountain Middle School and just saw a need over there and started a coat drive last year. And now it's expanded this year to where she stays after every Friday and does English conversations for those students that are here learning English. She's expanded it beyond coats to where it's bedding, it's whatever the needs are. If there's somebody coming into her office that says, hey, Officer Manzano, I need this, I'm hurting. She's of her own volition, taking her own time and money and organizing community efforts to go find these resources for these residents. So it's just amazing. So we recognized her for truly going above and beyond her regular job.
And that this season's coat drive is still ongoing. So they're prioritizing adult coats, but you can bring in really any winter weather gear for the community. Drop it in by the Harriman Police Department, just on the first floor of the City Hall. And that's going through, I believe, through January.
Through January, yep.
So really cool moment. There was a presentation from the Latinos in Action group from Copper Mountain Middle School.
As well. So a lot going on at Copper Mountain Middle School right now. But a new group this year, Latinos in Action, just started. Their first year as an organized club over there. So they came to present us their goals, their visions for this year, and asking for ways we can partner as a city to support them. And so a couple of us already been over there and visited with them and looking for ways we can really support them and what they're doing over there. We love what they're doing.
The audit presentation, maybe not the most exciting item, but it came out with a clean opinion on that?
Yep, clean opinion on that, just showing that our finances are in order, and no concerns from the audit committee. That's an external audit committee, so everything's looking good.
Annual presentation. They're not necessarily judging on the financial decisions or policy, but auditing whether the city's financial records are trustworthy and clean and accurate.
Absolutely.
So.
Yep.
There were a couple of other items. There were a number of items on the consent agenda, which basically means those are items that the council votes on, but they don't necessarily need to discuss. One of those was a local consent for a Slackwater Pizza.
Yes. So it's their local consent for alcohol, so that we've approved that. They're hoping to open in the next month or two. So this gives them that ability to have that option there. So we're excited. That just means they're one step closer to being open. And I actually visited Slackwater yesterday in Sandy to try it out to see and that's going to be an amazing addition to the community.
We're excited for that. That's going to be a really awesome addition.
Yeah, it's going to be very popular.
Council member Teddy Hodges was reappointed to the South Valley Sewer District Board.
Right.
What's that all about?
So he was up for renewal after he had stepped in halfway through a 4-year term. So this is a new 4-year term. So normally we discuss those in January as a new council is created, but this one they asked for it to be done in December, so we just reappointed Council Member Hodges. He's done a great job there, and so hopefully continues doing that for us. So.
And finally, there was a future subdivision idea plan that needed both a zoning map amendment and a general plan amendment. What was going on there?
Right, so 6400 West between Main Street and 134th, there's an area right there. The family has passed away and moved on, and so the remaining family is looking to sell it, and the new owners are looking to subdivide it as that happens in the community, infill development like that. So it's about a 5-acre parcel. It was approved to rezone to about 1.8 units an acre. So that'll give you about 9 units in that area. So again, they're going to be good sized lots, which are needed in the community. So it's pretty fairly easy rezone application to say, yeah, we don't want to expect anybody to buy a 5-acre parcel right now. Let's, half acres or, quarter, half acres are great. So we're good. So
if you missed any other parts in the meeting that you want to go back and listen, you can always find it on the Harriman City YouTube channel. And we have that divided up into YouTube chapters per item. So if you're only interested in 1 or 2 items, you can go straight to those parts of the meeting. And of course, everything can be found online on harriman.org. So thank you, Mayor Palmer.
Appreciate it.
We'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching the City Council meeting recap.